This film is historically accurate. When your roommates don't knock. It was then that Margie realized what kind of urge this was going to be. Friend, I dreamt I married my crush. My dreams. Oh, for crying out loud, Jenkins. He just wants to play with you. When you acting hard in front of the squad, but your horse knows you are butch. Jurassic Park in medieval times be like. By envisionized Baston motion. Government, make sure to keep distance from people to prevent the spread of Cupid. Me. Finding a job in 2020. Alright son, time to find a job. No, I don't know what I want to do yet. Stop pressuring me. Finding a job in the 1400s. You are going to be a farmer like me. Okay. What's with the new outfit? Just remember, you are not worthless. Organs are extremely expensive on the bulk market. The real story of the sword in the stone. WD-40. Italian city-states are in perpetual war against each other. Mercenaries. Battlefield 1250. Shut up and take my money. When your king says there is a battle, but your heart just isn't in it. When that one friend who has been passed out for 4 hours wants to hit the blunt. My knight in shining armor has come too. Wait, what? It's that. What is with that dusty old armor? And oh, are those Crocs? Woman makes herbal tea. The church. Off with your head. Which industrial ages are ruining the country. Okay Luma. Crops are failing because of drought. Crops are failing because the farmers' humors were imbalanced. Which is. Hey doc, my ankle is a little swollen. We will have to take the leg. Heh, that's funny doc. Funny? My wife saying goodbye. Me going out for quarantine shopping. Oh my god, I accidentally have sent out a picture of mine clock and also mine balls. Pretty delete it. Lest that desire to look. How do I just delete it unless the craves? Haha nay. Banish it, lest Serican nobles Morty. Find somebody who looks at you the way this medieval centaur's ace looks at raspberries. European medieval kings, when their daughter is of age and they want to reduce tensions between kingdoms. It's the perfect day for a wedding. Medieval wall exists. Knights who invented siege weapons. So anyway, I started blasting. People who say that they could easily kill a knight in 1v1 combat. Ye ice fucking Izzy. Edward II of England. Edward I of England. Why are you guy? My girlfriend told me that I should treat her like a princess. So I married her off to a stranger to strengthen the alliance with France. Working from home be like. Me coming home. Mom in a bad mood. When you have to quarantine again. 10 minutes into peacetime and chill. And William gives you this look. Cats when they hear ps ps ps. Medieval farmer, that was a rough growing season, but at least I can finally reap. Local lord, give me the plant. Thought damn it, nut. Not so hard. Talk shut about my tassels again, Ragnar. When you were about to launch and attack, but from one moment to another your group forgets how to. Man, medieval knights were slow imbeciles with clunky blunt weapons. Listen here you little shut. You what mate? Art thou dumb? The Holy Roman Emperor. The Byzantine Emperor. Emergency meeting. Mailboxes or something I don't know. I live in the medieval times. She wanted me to treat her like a princess. So I married her off to a stranger to strengthen our alliance with Poland. Muslims when they see Sicily in the year 827. You're coming with me. When you're shy and hard to talk to, but your friends invite you out and introduce you to people anyways. I told you I already set mine at our base. You just set your ducking spawn point. But we are not at our base, are we? Babe, your king died without an heir again. Time to give your kingdom to Hungary or Bohemia for the 7th time again. Yes honey. when World War III is going to be in Persia, so you could go on a crusade on the way back. Servant, get my horse. It's crusade time. Me hiding from my responsibilities. Nobody. My mom. You are so pretty. K. When they say fake news to all of your well-documented arguments, so you go full Roosevelt on their race. When you didn't realize the camera was on selfie mode. Jews after the church said money business is a sin. That wasn't very cash money of you. Mood. When you are an illiterate, former slave, and later on establish the largest empire to ever exist. Improvise. Adapt. Overcome. Me in lockdown. Crewmate. There is one imposter among us. Ah yes, one of my favorite pieces of art from the Middle Ages. Jesus and Satan arguing at the bowling alley. Beautiful. The Mongols invades Japan during the typhoon season twice, expecting nothing to go wrong. Typhoon happens twice. The Mongols. Right men can't understand what it's like to be under attack. Lena Dunham. How drunk were you last night? Me. When you invite her over for crusade and chill, but she starts taking her clothes off. Holy music stops. Fornicate aimlessly, and witness results. How it looks like. How it feels like. Not a cell phone insight, just living in the moment. Absolutely beautiful. Wish we could go back. Doctors in the Middle Ages. You get bloodletting. You get bloodletting. And you get bloodletting. Everyone gets bloodletting. Europe after the bulked out. We are improving and we are getting along. Asia after the bulked out. 15th century woman uses herbs to cure people. Church, kill her. Medieval China. Haha, we have a wall. Mongols with diseased bodies. I'm about to end this man's whole career. Swordbreaker bread. Swordbreaker bread. When someone tells you that a furry cannot be a musician in this dimension. Sad furry noises. Now you're an Xbox. This morning, I woke up in this mood. Viking Age England in a nutshell. Anglo-Saxon England. Some Danish boys. When your toxic ex is finally out of your life. University students in Hong Kong now using trebuchets to retaliate against the police. Modern problems require medieval solutions. When you pay Vikings a danajol to not raid you, but then they come back the next year. In United Kingdomese. What the duck? When your homie breaks up with his girlfriend, so you call her a witch and burn her house down. Modern problems require medieval solutions. The one who was tormented on the cross for our sake. Louis IX. Furs and sables, castles and villages and cities. Vikings, raid England. Ethelred the Unready. Shut up and take my money. My diet goals for 2021. Me and the boys with the one kid who has done the homework. Switzerland during the 20th century. Switzerland during the 15th century. When you spent all your money on the horse and armor, so you have to settle for a broom as a weapon. On a scale of medieval owl, how are you feeling today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did you know? The daily ration of an English soldier during the late 15th century included 2/3 of a gallon of beer. 'Tis best served warm like the blood of Frenchmen. Just to be clear, these gifts are for your birthday and Christmas. Medieval doctor. Patient with the plague. Leeches. Thou, recollecting the occasion on which poor George did indulge in the rumours proclaiming you a foul wench. George's noble friend drown. Poor George. Olaf II. Tries to make Norway Christian. Some random peasant with a shutty spear. Parry this, you ducking casual. Why have you forsaken me, my lord? When your friends are doing it, but your parents never gave you the talk. Atheist during medieval times. Exists. Catholic Church. That sin cannot be forgiven. When the DJ plays an absolute danger. Central authority collapses and the country is taken over by warlords. The Emperor. Are you good at painting faces? I'm better at painting ball hugging cat suits to be honest, but I'll make it work. Me insulting your taste in music. Me when someone insults my music. The Ottomans. Let me explain. There's nothing to explain. Roman Emperor title. Trebizond. You're trying to squidnap what I've rightfully stolen. When you lost in time. Once upon a time in the kingdom of you, the buffoon visits the debating premises to mock those who spent their gold unwisely. Digamum premise hath nothing to offer. Delight on dung visuals. I laugh at the buffoon. Feast upon defecation. Then he disguises as a wench to mock the solitary souls. Lay thine eyes upon me for I'm born female, and doth enjoy thine festivities. Display thine mammaries or fareth well. Return to the cooking grounds. Attention seeking harlot. Then he angers the warriors of hard cause. Halo invented the archering from one's own avant point. This be no place for casual visits. Damnable ignorant. Lad, haveth thou not heard of the doom? The buffoon leaves the premises displaying a calm visage. If anyone wants to chill, the Aztec Empire was medieval too. Invade Egypt and capture Cairo, crippling Muslim power in the Levant. Sack the shut out of Constantinople. When you have to conquer Mongolia, but the cat needs a walk first. Stop saying brave when you mean recess. The knight's oath. Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Be recess and upright, that God may love thee. Speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. Safeguard the helpless, and do no wrong. That is your oath. Arise a knight. North Africa, 711 AD. Visigoth Kingdom. The Umayyads. Visigoth Kingdom. It be not the slightest bit of guy, if thou art no homo, brethren. The Crusade. Richard I. The financial stability of England. You duckers better stop throwing rocks at us. You better stop throwing rocks at us. When you attack the Byzantine Empire by surprise with 200 ships, while both the army and navy are away with, but still can't get into Maclagara. Abasing your barons for money. King John. They rebel and make you sign the Magna Carta. Do not succumb to the bulk doubt. My feudal success depends on thou, peasant. Ah ha ha. The Queen Ice. Royal Guard. Girls locker room. Ugh, PE snacks. I hate PE. Boys locker room. Medieval doctors when another doctor doesn't treat a patient with bloodletting. I don't like the looks of this doctor. I bet I've lost more patients than he's even treated. Rainbow kiss. When a guy gives head to a girl while she is having her period and gets all the blood in his mouth. And a girl gives a guy head and gets cram in her mouth. Now when the guy or girl has blood or cram in their mouth, they kiss each other. Hey Melissa, say I give you head when you're having your period and then you give me head and then we kiss after. It was the most unholy thing I have ever seen. When you gotta set the beach on fire with crab rave. Me who thought I'd have a good time chillin' in lockdown. Google Classroom. Fourth Crusade. Sacks Constantinople. Innocent third. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. When winter gets real cold. Hey, do you want my haircut? Nah, I have one. When you tell your mate to look at the person behind them, but don't make it obvious. Me eating my last chips I saved for quarantine. A Viking is raiding us. Panic. We throw him in a snake pit. Calm. His sons come back with a giant army. Panic. Nobody. Kids today. Oh my god. It's swagger souls. The face you make when you go buy a drink for you and your date, but she is nowhere to be found. Zapotec Mixtec Alliance in a nutshell. I hate you. I hate you too. But that Aztec guy looks scary. Indeed. So friends, deal. The year 10th 20. Minister, plague reached the town. King, thou shalt not give toilet paper. When it's 1453 and Constantinople just fell, medieval music stops. Furs and sables, castles and villages and cities, the one who died on the cross for our sake. European monarch, look at my crown, it's amazing. Zapotec kings. Reasons not to go on the crusade. Richard the Lionheart, it's blank. The Papal States and Holy Orders. England, France, Holy Roman Empire, Hungary, Italian communes. Let's liberate the Holy Land. Saladin, Jerusalem. Crusader States, Jerusalem. Crusader States, 1187. Crusader States. How we thought we looked. How we actually looked. When you finally are able to come back to Greenland, only to find your son converted almost everyone to Christianity. We're winning the battle and killed the Danish king. That wasn't the Danish king. The winds arrive. The Danes regroup. Battle of Allarcus, Christian Spain. Battle of Allarcus, Christian Spain. The Almohads. When you tell your homies your girl was on her period, but you didn't care, and still you rode? When you accidentally summoned the dead in the middle of your flower dance. Trying to reason with King II gives me a splitting headache. Any kingdom accidentally neighboring the Mongol horde, the Khans, so you have chosen, doubt. When the Aztec merchant won't shut the duck up about how Tenochtitlan's canals are superior to anything in Montalban. Lucas, I'm thy father. Nay, I know the feeling, but at least this guy was able to hear the disturbing news and still manage to keep his hand intact. Louis IX. Furs and sables, castles and villages and cities. Rurikan of Iranjans entering Slavic lands to re-establish order. Tough guy linger snapping. Things the Mongols did. The good things the Mongols did. The Atomo clan during Sengoku Jidai. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Guy de Lusignan. Grandmaster Dean Atlas. Philips Augustus. Richard I. Raymond of Tripoli. Conrad Montferrat. Being competent during the Third Crusade. Which medieval marginalia are you today? Monk stealing all the good craft beer. Demon with 1000 eyes and anxiety. Dear Chin Mary regretting all her choices. Skeleton thrilled by recent impulse purchase. Cute plus ready to kill a man. Oh, I'm hanging in there. Unidentifiable. What the duck? This ain't pun. 30 ways to kill your dad. Thought you'd like it. When you know you being a good shield. You are beaten by an Aztec warrior. Panic. He lets you live, but you become his prisoner. Calm. You get brought to an altar. Panic. Everyone. Are you tyrannical warlords or benevolent rulers? The Mongols. Both is good. People who actually liked my video. My bulk dealt video. Mods. YouTube demonetization. Scott's talking about Edward Longshanks's heavy cavalry. Shake weight. Heavy horse. The very ground. When you try to do a matrix dodge during a sword fight and get stabbed in the nut. Getting a job in the 1300 starter pack. Leaves walking distance from place of work. Employer. What do you do, sir? Employee. Anything really. Employer. You're hired. The Orokan people. Chilin Sakhalin. The Ainu. Bonja. When you realize that the Aztec Empire existed during medieval times. Hey, check this out. I already saw this shot. When you are told to play 2 flutes, but you can't, because you are just a fool. You were not trained for this. How it feels to actually get a match on Tinder. People during the Peasants' Crusade. All these hooligans are gonna kill us. Crusaders when one ice carefully, he's a hero. The Ottomans conquering Byzantines. Trebizond. The Ottomans conquering Trebizond. Theodoro. The Ottomans conquering Theodoro, Georgia. Sassanids. Byzantines. Rashidun Caliphate. Genghis spits on the Golden Khan. Jin Empire. Is that like a personal attack or something? Teotihuacan collapsing. The Zapotecs. Shah beheads Mongol ambassador. Papa Genghis brings 150,000 warriors to burn all their cities to the ground. Right back at Yap Buckaroo. Jin delegation. Submit to the emperor and we will let you live. Genghis Khan, you dare oppose me, mortal. Wow, an arrow. So original. What gives people feelings of power, money, status, blinding bulgars? Who needs to shave when you can grow this mane? The Latins. Take Trebizond. Trebizond, adios. When the headliner finally comes on, and you're over 30. You're a thief. You break into a castle. You take the king as ransom. You take the king as ransom. The Chinese and Arab scribes, upon finding out that the Mongols couldn't write, reality can be whatever I want. No thanks, I had baby for lunch. When you tell an Aztec you think Mont Alban's architecture is superior to Tenochtitlan's, and he pulls out his Macuahuitl,